Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be checking out another epic challenge deck inside of Clash Royale. This one you can potentially use for that 20-win challenge coming up soon, and it's going to be a minor poison deck that's seen a big return to the meta. Now, you guys might actually remember this deck. I posted a video of this exact deck like 6 months ago after Surgical Goblin posted a video on it. It actually had, I think, like goblins in instead of the Ice Spirit, but it's still a really good deck inside of the game, especially with the new balance changes where minor poison is much more viable. So we're going to try it out today. I'm going to go ahead and get into a couple of battles to get this done. And if you guys are watching this video right when it comes out, I'm actually going to be live streaming on twitch.tv doing a bunch of battles. I might be using this deck as well, so make sure you click the link in the description below. Go ahead and check me out as I'm streaming live, and even if I'm offline, you can go ahead and see my next stream whenever it goes live. Just hit the follow button. Anyways, let's go and get this started off. I'm going to cycle with our Ice Spirit at the very beginning, followed by our Electro Wizard. And basically what we're trying to do with this deck is get a pretty favorable elixir lead and just make sure we spam enough minor poisons to where our opponent really can't do too much about it. And as we drop our bandit, that's not going to be too great, but at least it'll keep our E-Wiz alive. We can just go ahead. Oh, he played a Zap right there, which is definitely problematic. He's going to play some Barbarians right there. I don't know how our Knight's going to do. Wow, he's like cycling a ton of elixir right now. I don't really know how this is going to work out for him. Our Knight's doing a great job against these Barbarians. The Knight, honestly, one of the best cards inside of the entire game for the last couple of months, is going to be able to clean up pretty well right there. And at this point, we're just going to follow up with our E-Wiz. Now, we're starting to build, I feel like, a little bit of an elixir advantage. I'm going to go ahead and Bandit plus a log over here to take care of this Princess. Bandit's going to go ahead and go forward, run into the E-Wiz that's right here. Eventually, we'll be able to kill his E-Wiz. Looks like the Fire Spirits are going to clean me up, though, so pretty even right now. And no one's found a way to break through. Now, we're going to keep on stockpiling pushes to make some aggressive counter pushes using our miners. So if we can get, like a half HP Knight, if we can get, a half HP Electro Wizard, a little bit of HP on the Bandit, we can turn that into a really aggressive attack by using our miner. And looking at the Royal GG this guy has down right now, we're going to go ahead and take care of that. He's actually going to go ahead and zap that, so we'll play an Ice Spirit. Definitely some aggressive plays right there. We're actually going to clean up the Royal GG, no problem though. Bandit's going to run across. Looks like the Bandit's going to slam into the tower. The Knight's going to help out as well. We're going to get a bunch of tower damage on this right-hand side. And finally, the game is going where we want it to go. Just before double elixir, we're going to get a nice 1600 splash onto that right-hand tower. In fact, I can go ahead and get our E-Wiz ready right here for this for that little sucker. I'm going to play the Knight instead of the log on this Princess just to try to clean up. Ooh, he did get an extra hit though, which is a little unfortunate, but E-Wiz might even get a shot on that tower right there. Perfectly done. I'll play a log right here. I'm going to play this poison momentarily against these guys just to make sure we clean those up, plus the Ice Spirit just for added effect. And taking a look at that right-hand tower, it's at 483, so this game is basically over. And I'm going to play an aggressive Inferno tower right here. I'm just going to play the Inferno. I'm going to play the E-Wiz, make sure we clean everything up right there. He's going to zap it, of course, but we have the E-Wiz helping out against this RG. It's not going to be enough to try to take down our push, and that's going to be the end of the Royal GG. He's got his E-Wiz down right here, which means we can poison. One hit from the E-Wiz means that is going to be a very dead tower, my friends. Plus the log right here to help clean up against his Princess, absolutely decimating this guy, and this should be the end of the game. Pretty controlled game right there. We found the one time we needed to go in, we made it work, and basically we had that 1800 HP push, finished it off right there with a couple of poisons and miners, and that's going to be the end of the game for GG. Well played. You can see there's a lot of counter push potential inside of this deck, and that's what makes it so strong. The miner being able to pop up anywhere onto the map provides an instant threat and an instant tank for any deck that you're playing, whether it's the balloon, the deck that I posted yesterday, whether it's anything else you want to pair together with this miner. You have some pretty deadly combinations, and let's go and keep it going right here and see if we can pick up another dub using this deck. And I'm going to start with the Ice Spirit just to make sure that I'm not being the one that's going to be too aggressive to start off. Ice Spirit's going to go ahead and take that tower. Looks like he has the Inferno Dragon. Could be looking at a Lava Loon deck, so I will be on my toes right there. He's going to play all of this. Poison Spell is going to get so much juicy value right there, guys. Wow, we're going to get 11 elixir worth of cards killed right there, and that's going to be perfect for us. And meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and miner down right here. I probably should have been more aggressive with my push before that, but let's go and see what he does. Is he playing like an all air deck? I don't know, but it looks like this tower is going to get completely decimated after his first push was a failure, and that's going to bring the tower all the way down just below 200 HP, I believe 200 HP on the dot, and set ourselves up for another crazy game. Now, these Musketeers right here could pose a little bit of a risk. I'll get ready with my log momentarily. Let's go and log that down right there. Electro Wizard right here. Should be a nice little defense. You can see I waited till the perfect range to do work right there. Looks like the Knight's going to help clean up that Musketeer. Very nicely done. 0 damage to any of our towers right now. And this is a beatdown. Now, I'm not going to do anything crazy just yet on that other side. In fact, I'm going to do the poison all the way up here. Mirroring 3 Musketeers is definitely interesting. And I don't have my log in rotation to try to kill those, so this is going to be pretty crazy. He spent 10 elixir on that push. Let's go ahead and get our Knight going down. I'm sort of going to sacrifice a little bit of damage on that side just to make sure we clean up this other side. Looks like that's going to be perfect right there. I'm going to let everything else lock on. Bandit will lock onto the tower for tower number 1. In fact, the Bandit's going to zoom all the way across right there, splitting up the minions, which means I don't even have to play a counter to these minions. Okay, I guess looks like he's going to play his Inferno Dragon, so we'll play a counter just to make sure we clean these up. And perfectly done to start off this game. In fact, why don't we just keep the good times flowing with the Miner, with the Bandits. Poison Spell going to go down, expecting some minions. That tower is going to get completely rocked again. And he is simply just going to play those 3 Musketeers, hoping that I don't have anything to counter him. But this one is looking pretty good. He could be trying to go for 6 Musketeers right now, which would be an interesting move. Let's see what he ends up doing. I'm sort of interested. He's going to do 6 Musketeers right now. Wow, he's going to play all 6 Musketeers onto the map. Unfortunately, though, that does not work. It only works for clickbait thumbnails because that push is going to get completely blasted by the Poison Spell. GG against the Ultra right here because that was some very interesting gameplay. And we're going to end up taking him out right there. A mirrored 3 Musketeer deck. You don't see it every day, and there's probably a good reason why, but that's going to be the end of the battle. We'll just clean up a little bit longer by playing our Knights. I'm sure we'll probably get another 3 Musketeer in a second. There it goes right there. So we'll play Poison plus the log just to make sure it finishes him off right there. GG, well played. Definitely a fun little battle, and that is going to wrap that one up. Again, Miner Poison. So good. And proving why inside of this deck. Let's go and continue and see if we can win one more battle using this one. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. I'm not the best Miner Poison player, though, so I don't know if this is what I would use to get 20 wins inside of the challenge deck. I will be pushing for as many of them as I can. Or as many wins as I can inside of the challenge, but I didn't have a chance to go for the last CCGS. So this is sort of exciting for me to have my very first one right here. I'm going to go ahead and start off. He's going to start with his Ice Wizard. And let's see how this battle shakes out. Yeah, I'm just going to play it cool right now with our Knight. Make sure we don't do anything crazy. Pretty nice Knight from him. He's going to let that do its thing. Probably could have poisoned to get some value onto that right there. But here goes his push, and this is what we need to worry about right here. We've got the Expo that's going to lock on. We've got our Bandit in a moment, plus our E-Wiz. Should be able to do something as the Bandit crashes down, so I don't think we're going to take any damage right here. But Expo could be a problem. We've got to make sure. We don't have like any super tank inside of this deck besides our Knight. And unfortunately, we had to play our Knight right there. The Miner has a decent amount of health, but nothing, nothing crazy. You could play the Expo in front, or the Inferno Tower in front of the Expo if you want to be bold and try to pick it up, but I don't think that's going to be the best decision. Knight's going to get 1 hit onto the tower right there. Very nicely done. And we're going to have a very small lead going into the rest of this. Let's keep our cool. I'm going to get my Ice Spirit rocking right now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Miner Poison, expecting he's going to Knight, so let's see how that goes down. Nice prediction on the Knight. Knight's going to be able to clean up right there. We will get a little bit of value out of our Poison Spell taken away, but going to expect his Expo to come out sometime soon. So let's see how he wants to do it to clean up shop. Now, he's going to go for an Expo on this side. I actually have my Inferno Tower, Ice Wizard tanking, which wasn't necessarily what I wanted. I'm going to log down, which is also something that I didn't really want, and just like that, we are in some big trouble, guys. Oh man, I made a big mistake right there. Ice Spirit's going to go down, Knight's going to go down as well. He is going to pound our tower right here. I made a big mistake by having my Inferno, or my Electro Wizard target on first. That wasn't the best play right there. Obviously, I need to protect way better against this Expo. That was the only mistake I could make, basically, inside of this battle. Look at the Bandit keep jumping around, by the way. Tower to tower, it's going to try to clean up shop. I'm going to get my Electro Wizard going down momentarily because I did expect this Inferno. Let's play the Inferno right in front of this right here. Looks like he's going to go ahead and try to play this. I'm going to poison down the Expo right now, just to get a little bit of value right there. E-Wiz probably going to end up dying. We're still getting a little bit of value out of that. And that's going to wrap up yet another push, but we got to find a way to take down this Expo for maximum value. The Inferno Tower play was a little bit troll. I'll give you guys that. So definitely not the greatest play right there. Got to keep in mind this guy does have Fireball, so can't clump together too hard. I'll get my log going down right here, plus my Knight. He's got everything jumping across. E-Wiz on E-Wiz, Knight on Knight. Look at everything dropping down right now. I'm going to play another E-Wiz to try to clean up shop. Is he going to play an Expo eventually? His E-Wiz is getting so much value. All right, looks like we're going to have to try to hold on right here. Here goes yet another Inferno Tower. Archer should get locked onto right here. I'm going to poison down this right here. I'll play my Ice Spirit as well just in case. And wow, we are taking way too much damage, and I just got rocked. All right, GG, well played. I think I deserve that one. I think I deserve that one after all of those Expo battles I faced, or I was playing earlier. I would say that this deck isn't the best deck for dealing with Expo. You don't have Bowler, you don't have Golem, you don't have Giant, you don't have any of those typical counters. Knight is pretty good against the Expo, so I can't say I didn't have anything, but still didn't work out in our favor right there. Let's try one more battle. One more battle to clean this one up against Pami from Austria Esport, and maybe we can turn this one around to be a little bit better. I think I deserve that. I think it's the Karma Gods from Clash Royale turning around and saying, hey, you've been playing a lot of Expo recently. Let's go ahead and throw an Expo in your face. And basically, that's how that one went down. Looks like we're going to be playing a Giant deck right here. I definitely don't mind going against the Giant. I do have certain matchups that work pretty well inside of my favor. Let's go and go aggressive right here with the Bandit plus the Miner. I've got a Poison spell. I'm not going to play it, though. I'm going to play my Inferno Dragon first. Should be able to clean up shop decently right here. Knight's going to get a little bit busy right here. Ice Spirit will lock on to this. I've got my Knight as well to try to distract. His Lumberjack, though, is going to do damage if we don't take care of it. And it's going to get some good hits on this side. The Lumberjack does damage in a hurry. 1,700 left onto the tower. Unfortunately, we're going to take a little bit too much of a chunk right there. But as you can see, plenty of counter attack potential. The Knight's going to go ahead and get 2 or 3 hits against this tower. Not too shabby right there. And yeah, let's just go ahead and prep for another push. I think this one could be okay. I think this is definitely a skill matchup right here. And hopefully we have the goods needed to take it down. I don't have my Inferno in rotation. He might know that as well. I'm going to go ahead and play the Inferno right now, which looks like this Baby Dragon's getting some good value, but the Inferno is going to be able to finish that off. Finally, we've got the E-Wiz right here, and this is where we're going to go aggressive right here. I've got the E-Wiz at like 1 HP, so the Miner can go down. I've got the Ice Spirit as well. That means the E-Wiz is going to lock onto the tower for 2 hits right there. Beautifully done. 3 hits, of course, with 2 of them dealing half damage. The Inferno Tower is going to clean up this Lumberjack. Very nice right there. And the Inferno Tower even going to clean up this Valkyrie. Wow. Okay, well, he's going to play a Zap spell. Be a little bit of a try-hard. I understand, bro. 791 HP left on this tower. Things are looking great inside of this battle. Just need to make sure that we don't do anything stupid, and I think we should be able to pull up this victory. We have a pretty good deck against what he is rocking, so I don't want to throw it all away by doing something stupid right here. Let's throw Bandit at the bridge just to see what he's going to play. He's going to throw his Executioner down, then he's going to throw his Giant down right there. That's sort of more or less what I expected, so I'm going to get my Inferno Tower ready momentarily. This is an aggressive Inferno Tower. Look at the placement right here. I'm going to play a log as well. We've got to clean up this Lumberjack. Looks like that's going to go perfectly. He's going to get completely stopped in this push. I do need a poison spell, this Executioner right here, who's getting a little bit too much value. E-Wiz is going to lock on. Looks like he is still grinding away for this tower, but the spell damage is proving to be a little bit too much. Giant's going to go down, but once again, Inferno Tower still has plenty of ticks left right there, and he's just going to simply lose it for free. Ice Spirit's going to go down. Everything's going to go down at this point. I thought he actually gave up, which is sort of why I spammed right there. That's going to be the end of that push, and it should be the end of my friend Pami's game right here. And as this Valkyrie goes down, I'll just play an E-Wiz to just knock all of this out. Okay, Fire Spirits will go down. That's a little bit ugly, but still, that should be the end of the game. GG, well played. And guys, there's a reason that Miner Poison's back in the meta. Even an idiot like me, who is very poor at these types of decks, was able to pull out a couple of wins right there and try this deck out. You only got 1 legendary card with the Miner, or actually no, you have the log as well. Oh, and you have the Electro Wizard. Okay, well, I was going to say all you free-to-play guys. Oh, and the band. Okay, 4 legendary cards inside of this deck. That's not what I meant to say, guys. If you have all these legendaries, feel free to try this deck out and let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's pretty solid. Let me know what decks you guys are going to be trying out for the CCGS coming up sometime soon. And yeah, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.